Good day, everyone. Welcome to Teacher Fina Lesson in Math. Today, our lesson is all about the basic concept of multiplication. The objectives of lesson: solve whole numbers using multiplication, discuss the properties of multiplication. Multiplication sentence. We have 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 4 times 3 are called factor, and 12 is the product. Product is the answer in multiplication. Let's do a multiplication sentence out of these objects. We have 3 times 6 is equal to 18, or 6 times 3 is equal to 18. Out of multiplication sentence, we can also do an addition sentence. We have 6 plus 6 plus 6 equal to 18, or it can be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 18. Multiplication is the process of combining groups of equal sizes. It is also called as repeated addition. So you can create a multiplication sentence out of addition sentence or an addition sentence out of multiplication sentence. Let's discuss the multiplication of the whole numbers and the properties of multiplication. The first property is commutative property of multiplication. Commutative property states that the changing the order of factors does not affect the product. Example, we have 8 times 6 is equal to 48 and 6 times 8 is equal to 48. As you can see, this place of the factors are interchanged but the product did not affect. Okay, another one, or the second property of multiplication, we have identity property of multiplication. Identity property states that any number multiplied to 1 will always give that number. Example, 100 times 1 is equal to 100 and 54 times 1 is equal to 54. The third property of multiplication is zero property of multiplication. Zero property states that when the number is multiplied by 0, the answer is always 0. Example, we have 9 times 0 is equal to 0, 75 times 0 is equal to 0. The fourth property of multiplication is associative property of multiplication. Associative property states that the product of three numbers remains the same even you change the grouping of the factors. We have 3 times the group of 5 times 7 is equal to the group of 3 times 5 times 7. 3 times 5 is equal to 35, or 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Equal to 3 times 5 is 15 times 7. 3 times 35 is 105 and 15 times 7 is 105. So, the product are the same. Another one, we have 6 times the group of 2 times 4 is equal to the group of 6 times 2 times 4. 6 times the group of 2 times 4 is equal to 8, equal to 6 times 2, that is 12 times 4. 6 times 8 is 48 and 12 times 4 is 48. The fifth property of multiplication is distributive property of multiplication. 6 times the group of 7 plus 3 is equal to 6 times 7 plus 3. So 6 times 7 plus 3 is 10, equal to 6. We're going to distribute 6. We have 6 times 7 plus 6 times 3. So 6 times 10 is 60, that is equal to 6 times 7, 42 plus 48, or 42 plus 18, 60 is equal to the sum of 42 plus 18, that is 60. Another, we have 6 times 7 minus 3 is equal to 6 times 7 minus 3. 6 times 7 minus 3, that is 4, equal to the distributive property or distribution of 6, we have 6 times 7 minus 6 times 3. 6 times 4 is 24, that is equal to 6 times 7, 42 minus 18. 24 is equal to the difference of 42 and 18, that is 24. That is all about the properties of multiplication. Now, let's go to our activity. Write CP for commutative property, IP for identity property, ZP for zero property, AP for associative property, and DP for distributive property. What property is this? The answer is ZP or zero property. What property is this? The answer is AP or associative property. What property is this? The property is CP or commutative property. How about this one? This is IP or identity property. This is DP or distributive property. Now, we're going to write the missing number. What is the missing number? 124 times blank is equal to 0. The answer is 0. Another 54 times 20 is equal to 20 times the blank. That is 54. Another 425 times 1 is equal to 425. 4 times the group of 2 times 3, 4 times 2 times blank. The missing number is 3. Okay, another, make a multiplication sentence on the following addition sentence. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. The addition or the multiplication sentence is 3 times 5 equal to 15. Another one, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. The multiplication sentence is 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Another one, 12 plus 12 plus 12. The multiplication sentence is 12 times 3 is equal to 36. That's all for today. I hope you learned something. See you again next time. Bye!